I've just seen a video of a daughter singing with her father, and I'm trying to make a statement that most women, because they and I'm atoning it to the fact that women develop until the age of 30-ish, yeah, and men are basically finished in their development at 18, is that women most of the time my god. I'm going ahead assuming that, okay? I'm assuming that women most of the time want to spend time with their partner because of them. And for some reason, there must be a. I have not yet figured it out. The male conditioning field is very intriguing. I don't know what happens there, yet there must be some type of ego god complex that at some point men turn angry towards their chosen because they have realized that they are not just there for them anymore, but like because they are fucking not self and annoying. And I believe that many and most of the strategies to work around the not self of somebody else is also not self of oneself. So there's a big bad component to be watched there. Um, I don't know any better. I'm assuming this because for some reason I'm watching a lot of angry women on the internet going this, that, the other thing. Now I'm glowing up, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, you go, girl. And wait a moment, have you checked this? Have you checked that? Is it like, most women who I'm seeing tell stories of being unbothered. Some just tell facts and statistics, and it's like, you people who are informing are basically on the lost end of this whole study, because I don't know how many people you're actually transforming now. I'm really hoping that there is as much people having some type of positive, correct transformation. Just, I don't know. I guess I'm just very pessimistic because I'm also seeing how many people I'm reaching, and it's like, yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue. It's like, maybe I'm just painting the devil at the wall. I just don't believe that there's so much transformation happening anymore, because the comments that I'm getting is that they are in love with me, that they want to see my armpits, and it's like, have you listened to one word I've said? Like, come on. What the fuck are you even trying to do here? No, thank you. Okay? Just no. Ew. Ugh. Leave me the fuck alone. And yeah, I I I I wonder if because when I was 16, I had my first boyfriend, and he then already was like stressed out of his fucking mind. And then the next boyfriend at 16, 17-ish was also stressed out of his fucking skull. And then, actually, the first boyfriend I had was 15 years old. And the second one as well, but going to 16, which is when I had my first time ever. So, yeah, I was rather late. There were people who, and I'm saying this with the mind of the time, yeah. when I was stepping out of the what was it, 10th grade, some people already had sex, and I'm like, ah, oh, yeah, let me wait, just let me wait a bit more. Ugh, I don't feel ready for this. Okay, so yeah, 10th grade. How old are you there? 13, 14 years old. Yeah, ish. And now there is people who are uh, virgins till, I don't know, they're late 50s or something. Just what I'm trying to talk about is that the not self drives you to do things. And it does so because it's the place of your teaching. Now, how do you get to run into the not self? Is because nobody ever checked you if you knew your strategy and authority. Nobody did because nobody was so lucky themselves. Now that might have been a very stupid short check, and it never landed with you because you're different from them, or or they didn't know any better because they were all up in their not self. And there's no blame in this. I'm just pointing out that when we commune, the only reason to commune should be, and I'm saying this with the, so this goes along with any channel or no definition you have. The only wise connection anybody should ever take with another is for filtering the life together. That doesn't mean you're not gonna be a hobo with them. That doesn't mean you're gonna be any royal person with them. That just means that if the only logical or sensical or heartfelt emotional way of combining yourself with another should be for filtering together. For you filter, I see you, the life filtering this way, that way, the other way. You see me filter the life this way, that way, the other way. That doesn't make anything out of anything. That just underlines the fact that we are here for consciousness. It's perfect. That's what it is. And there is no guarantee that it will work out, and there is no unguarantee that it won't work out. Because if you just listen and stay in the relationship that you recognize the other in, you will also recognize that they might have the same gate. Now together you're activated because of another channel that is forming, and this gate you have in the second line and they have in the fourth line, or the other way around, or whatever the shit, right? Now that just is a different way of filtering the life that gives them other qualities than you have. Now that doesn't mean they get to be treated nicer or less nice. That doesn't mean that you get to be treated nicer or than them. Just that's what connection is. Seeing, being, and hopefully enjoying the time spent together. And I'm really saddened when it comes to the terms of gold digger or you know what, this person uses that person for for birthing children, for having a family home, for not having to cook, to clean, or the other way around, for money, for I don't know what type of ego excitement have you. Now, all of these situations only happen if you think they happen. If you just recognize that another being is not you, even though they might have similar definition or undefinition, you get to see that they have a completely different life. They have a completely different version of a free personality, of a free filtering mechanism, and they might enjoy themselves actually without any second thought with you. Now, you don't have to be all up insecure asking them every second of the day if that is right, what you're doing, how you're filtering life, because they can care less. Because in my experience, it's usually that I just want to enjoy watching another being filter the life in their way, because that to me is something enjoyable. Makes no fortune or unfortune. Or say, not on purpose. Okay? Okay. I went on a rampage here. Goodbye.